Hi, guys. Well, I hate to tell you this, but we're starting off this episode with a little bit of bad news. We did have our microphone issue happen yet again, so I do apologize. We did catch it at our snack time, so if you can deal with the poor mic quality for the first half, we do figure out our issues and fix it in the next half. And again, I'm so sorry, you guys. We are doing everything in our power to save our money and upgrade our equipment, but your girl's got a cord that is just very finicky, so I'm so sorry we didn't catch that. Hope you guys still enjoy. Thank you. This is Katy.
And this is Patience.
And we're Gummy Buddies. I'm glad the wind stopped blowing for a little while because I was worried I was going to have to edit out the weird clunks. It's windy here.
Very windy.
Yes, we are not in the Windy City, but it is very windy.
There might be occasional knocks.
Mm-hmm. And that is just the house trying to talk to us, which goes really well with my topic. All right.
Ooh, what if there was a story about knocking house or the house that knocks?
Ooh, and the house with knockers.
And there were people inside the walls that would knock.
I like it. That makes me think of the scary movie, The Boy That I Like. Not the scary movie isn't called The Boy That I Like, but it's called The Boy. You know, where he's in the walls.
Abram? Is that it?
Brahms. You know what? Your dyslexic memory was close.
Mm-hmm. Close.
How was your week?
Long.
Man, I agree. We were really looking forward to Friday, and we just spent all before the podcast recording social media content to try and promote and stuff, and now we're exhausted old girls.
Very old.
Mm-hmm. But we're drinking our Alani, and and we're going to get our energy back up. So, a couple quick announcements before we dive in. The first announcement, we are now on, I don't like calling it X, I think it's stupid. It's the stupidest name on the planet. We're now on the twats. We're tweeting the twats. So, be prepared. I'm going to try and put out more content there. We're going to put some clips on there that get censored in other social medias, so you might want to go follow us on that if you like that platform. We are also going to be on Facebook. We've opened up a Facebook, but not done anything to curate it yet, so stay tuned. And by this time next pod, our episodes, that's not the word, our website should be up and running. GummyBuddiesPodcast.com. Stay tuned.
Katy built it all by herself.
I did. I worked really hard on it. I got construction clothes and everything. I layered it brick by brick. Very proud. Yeah, we have one other announcement to make.
June is coming.
You're doing great.
June
is coming. Woo!
In June, we're going to do our word hunt.
Mm-hmm.
So, in my topic at that point,
on our next episode,
you need to listen for the word scuttlebutt.
And when we say that word, the first person to DM us with the timestamp of the secret hidden word scuttlebutt, that person will win a little prize. We're not going to tell you what it is yet. You just have to wait and find out. Little bitty surprise. So, if you want to win a cool thing, listen to this scuttlebutt and join our contest.
My hair's going to bother me.
It's really a contest. It's a competition for the first person to message us. So you have to DM us. Don't put it on our comments and social media. You have to private message us the timestamp of the scuttlebutt. And you'll win.
The scuttlebutt.
The scuttlebutt. So, it's a race.
Okay,
oh my gosh, the story.
I know, I saw it and I'm so excited to talk about it.
No, you get mad when I embarrass you.
This has to be talked about. I think it's ruined it. I tried having some the other day and it
oh no.
I'm nervous. Okay, would you like to say, or would you?
No, it's fine. You can tell the story.
So,
I'm used to being embarrassed on the internet.
I like mac and cheese. It's up there.
Yeah.
And, Katy likes press-on nails.
I do. They're cheap. They're my budget.
She made some mac and cheese the other day. My favorite kind.
I was thinking of you.
I got someone made my plate, TJ. And the first bite I took into it, I felt a hard crunch. And I thought it was a shell. And I was like, ew. You know? Pulled it out of my mouth.
No, you were like, ew, 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 ew.
And it was Katie's press-on nail.
It was my missing press-on nail.
She was trying to get them off recently. And then...
ripped up my fingers.
She's like, well, I have 4 left. And I ate what I kid you not. It was like crunching on the glue. Like, I have some of Katie's DNA in me now.
Yes, because I'm made of glue. I'm glue and you're rubber, and everything I say sticks to me and doesn't bounce.
It was so gross. Yeah. I think it's ruined mac and cheese.
So
it
dramatic.
was so funny.
Okay, so in other news, Patience had a stupid, embarrassing story.
Okay,
we were talking about her episode with the cabarets of Destiny. And she goes, oh, my episode, the Cabinets of Chaos.
Oh, yeah, because I commented on how I like the title you came up with. And I was like, oh, yeah, the cabinets.
And you're like, the Cabinets of Chaos. Like,
and you just started laughing, and you're like, cabaret?
It was your topic, and you're like, the cabinets.
Well.
Okay, in other news, we're gonna clink. Patience has been looking forward to this moment
For a while. They're pretty even, right?
Yeah.
I think so. I think I got them good this time. It's very wonky.
I gave you the one that was slightly bigger, because, it's harder for you to get as high as me, so. Alright. We're gonna have a video compilation of us just chewing and being like,
Clink.
I almost said tink that time.
Who are you?
No, I'm Patience. And you're Katy, didn't you know? This was a great clink. Patience isn't chewing still at all. I'm not chewing still at all. Okay, fine, cut this out.
Stop gaslighting me.
Alright. I think the flavor is good. I didn't even taste, you know what? I didn't taste the weed in it.
This one was watermelon. I don't like watermelon to begin with, but...
Yeah.
Okay, Nebraska was going to be banning Delta 9s, supposedly.
Yeah. So, some guy in this one vape shop in town was like, oh, well, if you want to buy this scrap bag, I'm trying to get rid of these because they're banning it in Nebraska. And I told Tyler, I was like, I hadn't heard anything about that. And Tyler's like, yeah, they're selling them for cheap. And I was like, yeah, but is it the Delta 9? He's like, I think it was all the Delta 8s. And I told him, I was like, no, we do the 9s. Because if we just did 8s, I think we'd just get sleepy. And then when I went into Generation V to get him coils, and I asked the guy, I was like, because it was one of those weird combo things that had like a dispensary thing right next to it. And I was like, hey, is it true that Delta 9's not legal in Nebraska? And he goes, it's not legal anywhere. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's not legal anywhere. And I was like, I buy them all the time from 50 Shades of Green. Like the jar says Delta 9. And he's like, oh, well, the ones with like 0.3% THC or less? Yeah, sure. It's like barely any in there. And I was like, excuse you. It was the same thing with that freaking jerk from the other little convenience store over again.
Our girl, every time. Next time we
best.
go in there, we just need to ask her and see what's going on. She'll give us a scoop.
She will. She's the best.
We don't even know her name.
We don't know her name. She doesn't know. What would you guess her name is?
Daphne.
From Scooby-Doo. I'm going to guess, like, Melody or something.
Megan.
Watch, it's like Karen. Oh, it's your turn. Get it, girl. Patience is going to pick a hair off of her chin. Menopause hitting you early, huh?
Rude.
I'm older than you.
Oh. Previously on Gummy Buddies. I still feel like I have a hair in my mouth. It's gross.
All right, we're going to rapid fire these at you. Patience, what does fingers in the pot mean? Because that sounded weird to me. Is it a thing people actually say, or are you on crack?
It is a thing. I knew I wasn't crazy. It just means being too involved in different activities or projects at once, leading to confusion and insufficiency or lack of focus. I told you it was a thing.
Who started the phrase cannibals? I put too many fingers in my pot of stew.
Do you want to know something else I learned? So I have a really old patient. She's in her 90s, okay? Mm-hmm. She's so funny. She has no filter. She walks up, and she's like, "It's just been a rough week." And she's like, "And I just don't know shit from Shinola." And I was like, "What?" And Shinola is an old shoe polish, and it's like an actual saying like they used to say.
If I swore, I would say that all the time.
It was so
do it.
out of pocket and weird. And so that's what this made me think of. Like, it's just something that's not as common to know.
Ooh. We forgot our timer.
Oh. I got it.
Okay. I also not wearing my glasses. 1:30. Okay, number 2. What are the origins of plaster of Paris?
Sorry, I was setting our timer. Plaster of Paris.
Plaster of Paris.
What was the question?
Okay.
I just got back to where we were. Sorry.
Some people are great at multitasking, and then there's patience. What is the origin of plaster of Paris?
The origin. Mm-hmm. The plaster of Paris.
Yes.
Its primary use was in construction, specifically to cover wooden facades for fire prevention after the Great Fire of London in 1666.
I'm proud of you for saying facades correctly. Look at you
it's
go.
A Minecraft term.
Yes, that's where it was coined, was Minecraft for sure. Okay. Dante's Inferno was written in what year exactly?
Sorry. Don't look at me like that. That's what I didn't have. I had it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna punch you. Oh, I did have it. It was dumb. Written in the 14th century, around 1314. Alright.
Dang, it's really that old.
Yeah.
And then how many layers of hell?
9.
Number 4. Is Patience's topic the start of a fun house? Is that like the original fun house? Cabaret.
That, I didn't.
So that is a mystery forevermore. Deal with it. Okay. And number 5. Why do they call it a limbo stick?
Because the dance involves participants bending low to get under a stick or pole that is held at a low height. The only thing about the funhouse I found...
Yeah, but no, that's what a limbo stick is, but why is it called that? Why is it called limbo specifically? Come on, AI.
That's AI. That's all AI told me. The other thing, though...
What?
I have our things that we just did... The TikToks, and I have them saved in my phone, and all I see are like 6 videos of your face. So, the term limbo is just the meaning of limber. Like, it's just a term.
Oh, limbo.
Some suggest the limbo's origins in Trinidad might be related to the low space in slave ships with a stick symbolizing the cramped conditions. Other theories links the name to limbo as a place of transition, symbolizing the journey into the afterworld.
Okay, so
okay, the funhouse thing. The only thing I had was that it was an amusement park attraction in the early 1900s. So I don't think they were based off of each other.
Okay, but it just happened to, like, so the artists from the funhouses might have just copied that because they thought it looked scary or good.
There was one question that Katy didn't want to do on previously on Gummy Buddies, but I needed to know. Walmart does operate outside of the United States. It has over 10,750 stores and clubs in 19 countries.
And I just lost another brain cell learning that because I hate.
Literally, we shop there and give them.
I know. That's why I hate them so much. They keep staking my money, stealing my money, and they stole my sanity from a young age. All right, are you ready for?
Before Katy gets started, while she's loading her stuff up,
oh.
I have drew a pumpkin. He will be named at some point tonight.
Mm-hmm. And what will he be named?
Stay tuned. He's so cute.
He's very cute.
I love this drawing thing. Like, it's like really getting me. I really want to draw. Like, I just want to draw when I'm high.
And it's fun.
I think it'd be great.
So,
waka waka. Started. Oh God. You're making me nervous.
Before I go into my topic, one last final little quick announcement. We are going to end every episode with a couple random toasts from now on. We've decided we actually really liked it. So we're going to do that. Every episode, we're going to sign off with a couple toasts to be grateful for things we have. Okay. My topic. As I was researching what topic to do for tonight, I felt like it was time for me to revisit someplace spooky. Spooky. Someplace haunted.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to go haunted.
Oh.
Now, you have probably heard of this place before and have it tucked away in your memory because a lot, and I mean a lot, of paranormal investigators have visited it over the years. But do you want to take a guess, just for funsies, on where it is we'll be going tonight?
Okay, can you give me state?
That wasn't my stomach making weird noises. Kentucky. And it's not anything to do with the Colonel.
I actually don't think I know too many, like, paranormal places in Kentucky. I feel like I should, though.
I feel like you should...
Kentucky.
Yes, that's so much louder than your tongue. Okay. So... Well, we're going to visit...
I don't think anyone can understand how badly I want to visit someplace that's supposed to be paranormal. I don't think anyone could understand the excitement that I have.
Here.
Dude, I want to go to the top. And then I die.
We'll talk about the top.
Push me off.
Oh, we'll talk about the top. Oh, you're going to be on top. All right. So that, if I can scroll properly, is the Waverly Hills Sanitorium.
I've heard of it. Heard it!
Yep, it's ringing a bell now. It was a tuberculosis hospital that ran from the years 1910 all the way up until 1961. Now, I have a question for you because I genuinely didn't know the answer to this, and I'm curious if you know it. Do you know the difference between a sanatorium and a sanitarium? Take a guess. What do you think?
I thought one was to, like, treat people, and then, like, one was to, like, put them away and, like, they stay there.
That's a good guess. Mine was, my guess, which was wrong after all. I thought it was... Did I unplug this?
So you can get a picture.
My guess was that had to do with physically ill patients and then mentally ill patients. Like, I thought physically ill was sanatorium and mentally it was sanitarium. But apparently, according to the Googles, there really isn't a difference between the two. So in their heydays, sanatoriums tended to be the term that were used for tuberculosis hospitals, and sanitariums were considered like health spas before antibiotics were discovered and popularized. So both are just interchangeable terms for any facility that has like a specialized treatment for illnesses.
Yep. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that, and I like words. Speaking of which, note to self, Katie, I'm so sorry, but previously on Gummy Buddies, what are the origins of the term heyday?
A day where they went and go and played in hay back in the day because they didn't have things to do, so they would literally play in hay.
It was like a special holiday that they would celebrate from the pagans to celebrate the harvest of hay.
I actually think that's close.
I bet we're totally...
No, I actually think you're kind of close.
You know what? Hopefully we are. We are smart cookies. So Waverly Hills Sanatorium is located in good old Louisville, Kentucky. And you have to say it like that. Every time you say... My throat is growing. Every time you say it, you have to go, Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville.
Louisville.
Hey,
Louisville. Okay, calm down, patients.
In the early 1900s, tuberculosis was absolutely rampant in Jefferson County.
If anyone didn't know, Katy has it.
Okay. I did not put this in my notes. Very briefly, I did test positive for tuberculosis when I was in 4th grade. I can only get chest x-rays now. I had to take horse pills for months as a little girl because I tested positive for like a small level of exposure. Like I had it present in my body. And so now I'm never allowed to have a chest x-ray.
But honestly, like, how would you have gotten it?
Like, who just randomly tests positive? People do. People still get it nowadays. I don't know. It's crazy.
The old tuberculosis patients
I would be dead, though, like, if I didn't exist during this time frame. If I wasn't born when I was born. I always talk about wanting to be born back in the day so I could wear pretty gowns and, like, just be a pretty lady and that's my only job. But I would be dead. I'd be a goner.
What if you get it because
What if? Right there.
What if someone passes through you that had it, and then they, like, give it to you? And then
the
they're
ghost passing diseases?
And then they're, like, clear in the
Dude,
afterlife.
that would be a good creepypasta, like a ghost that just goes and gives people a touch of the plague or something.
That'd so interesting.
So, they even had a nickname for TB there, and they called it the White Plague. If you had to be the one to coin a name for the TB epidemic, what name would you give it?
Ooh. Like,
they said the White Plague. What would
I would do, like, the deadly flower or something.
Flower.
Because doesn't it attack your lungs?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I swear I've seen, like
pictures of it.
And it, like, spreads, so I would think, or like,
okay.
something like that.
That makes me think of the Black Dahlia.
R.I.P.
Yeah. I wrote down icky blood lung. I think it's very professional. I'm sorry, ma'am, but you've been diagnosed with the icky blood lung.
How could you go tell someone that, like, with a straight face?
I don't know.
Like, someone's, like, coughing up their lung. And they're like, I'm sorry. The icky blood lung.
Alright, so another question for you. Why do you think the disease was so rampant in this area? Do you care to guess? Because I'm accepting wrong answers only.
I don't know, we were just talking about, I don't know how people got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand I don't remember if it's, like, airborne, if it's, like, contact. Mm-hmm. I don't remember how it is, but...
Wrong answers only.
Ooh.
When they bite into nails and mac and cheese.
What if that's how you pass your tuberculosis?
You're worried about my DNA being in. Listen, if you didn't get it from our nasal spray, you're not going to get it from anything else.
What was back in this time? I got to think about the time period.
1910.
The Great Depression was going on 10 years later.
Dude, it's still happening right here in this room. It's been a long week. Anyways.
I can't think of something good, like a wrong answer of how people would get it.
You're creative. You got this.
I'm not that creative. Don't give me too much credit. I have a big head already.
Tipper. That'll be the video.
Okay, clever thought. Clever. Think, patient, think.
I thought she said clap for thought, and I was like, huh?
Okay. They got it for every time they walked out their door. The door?
Ooh. So why don't you think the disease...
Did you want a level check?
Oh, yeah.
I made a checklist.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
I think I'm at like a 1 or a 2.
I think you're at like a 2.
I've had steak and fried rice all day today because that's what I had for lunch. My coworker brought me lunch again.
What about steak and shake?
So,
side note, I want to go to Cracker Barrel sometime because I want to go in their cutesy little gift shop. Why can't we do both? Live. Ow! No!
Wait. You know the most genius idea you've had yet in our lives? The taco bar hopping. Margs and tacos.
Coming up with the big ideas here.
What level do you think you are at?
Okay, so we're going to do a level check, yes.
I think I'm at a 2.
I am at a 0.5201 at the most. I think it's going to change, though, because I'm starting to feel it. So I think it's going to change very quickly. So I better focus.
Okay.
I'm going to want to get the icky blood lung brain.
Oh, yeah.
So my other question is, why do you think the disease was so rampant in this area? Wrong answers only.
Because people didn't wear their underwear.
Disgusting. Perverts.
Gosh.
Jeez. Who doesn't wear their underwear? No, I'm just kidding. Dinah. Okay. So the answer is actually because the terrain there was made up of wetlands, and that's prime real estate growth for the bacteria that make up tuberculosis. It's because of the terrain in the area. So when it first opened, Waverly Hills was 2 stories high, and it held about 40 to 50 patients. The state quickly grew desperate, and city hospitals kept sending more and more patients there, so that at one point, the lawns actually ended up being full of sick patients that had to stay in tents on the property. Because there were so many. It is very sad. I just have to wonder how many patients died out there in the cold and the damp air just because of the living conditions. Like, I don't know, I'm just picturing like a field of tents. Maybe it wasn't that dramatic, but it just seems like to think of wartime. Sorry.
I want to tell you a quick story.
You want to tell me a quick... Repeat that.
I want to tell you a quick story.
Okay.
So, on one of the episodes that I watched, this is at a different sanatorium, but I believe it's the last one that ever closed down. And they filmed a former employee. And she was like, it's so weird to be back here because there would be no, like, she's like, you could hear people screaming all the time.
Oh my gosh.
And she's like, to come back and you
creepy.
hear nothing.
That's sad.
I'm like, put yourself in her shoes. How creepy would that be? Could you honestly
go
like
back? A ghost town almost all of a sudden.
I don't
really
think
weird.
I could handle like always hearing people who were sick and in pain.
People
and sad.
shout out to people that work in mental health facilities because I couldn't. I don't have the patience for it. They're the only patients I've got.
That was very sweet.
All right. So they even had like small areas that they had built that they referred to as children's pavilions for sick kids to go to. And then some people that were patients there that were adults where their kids didn't have anywhere else to go, their healthy kids lived in the children's pavilion too.
Oh.
Yeah, it was sad. So I just feel bad for like, especially the healthy kids that they're at a health risk now. But like all the little kids that had to be stuck in such a dangerous and depressing and sad environment.
Shout out to the ones who made it.
Mm-hmm. The building itself was expanded upon numerous times after dealing with extensive repairs. Ultimately, what you see today was built in 1926, the same year as the house we're sitting in. It is now 5 stories high. It is 180,000 square feet and was able to accommodate about up to 400 patients or so. So they definitely expanded on it. Kind of makes me think of the sanatorium version of the Winchester Mystery House. It's like build and build. I'm going to show you a little picture of what it looked like. This was just the beds kind of lined up everywhere.
I remember that they talked... Can I see that picture again?
Mm-hmm.
I remember they talked about sunlight and the fresh air was like the best thing. And so all the windows...
That's kind of full circle. Yeah.
All the windows didn't have windows because they would always put people in front of the sun. Mm-hmm. And then they would like push them, I believe, into like the doorways that like in this picture behind them because like if it rained and stuff. But I remember that's why like that lady was like, because you would hear everyone because they're out sitting like, you know.
Wow. Are we like doing the memory unlock thing where you're remembering things all of a sudden?
I remember it from my favorite show,
Ghost Hunters,
Ghostbusters, Ghost Adventures. It's my favorite show. I remember they did this place, and I can't remember like almost the whole episode just by like us talking about it.
Oh, that's cool. Well, so now this is going to be a surprise, but it's okay.
It'll still be a surprise.
Okay, so I didn't lose my spot. You did kind of lose my spot.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I wasn't open. All right. So, 5 stories high, 180,000 square feet, 400 patients. There's the beds. But, it's what you don't see, what's hidden underneath, that brings shivers to the skin and sends your heart racing. Now, when I say underneath, I mean literally underneath. The building has tunnels
under the
floorboards. There were tunnels that were used to deliver out corpses off of the property. It's ringing a bell, isn't it? It's all coming back to you. So supposedly there's a body chute that they would even dump corpses down. The tunnels had a rail car system for transporting them. So at least they were fancy for their time with their little cable car system. And how many corpses, you might ask, came out of that facility? Take a guess. How many do you think died there? You're like, 2 people!
It was open for what, like 50?
1910 to 1964, I think you said.
Sorry, hold on.
1961.
My math is really bad. Minus, patience, minus. So it's open like 51 years. Okay.
Level check?
Level check. I'm still at like a 2.
I'm at like a 0.5. Okay.
So, open 11 years. For how many deaths? Ooh. 51 years? 13,684.
It's a great guess. So, the actual estimate is going to be approximately between 6,000 and 8,000 people. But there are some people that said tens of thousands of people, and a lot of people think that's just an exaggeration that the owners kind of like put out there for the haunted.
But I'm going to contradict that. Not contradict. I'm going to challenge that.
Okay.
Because if there were so many people getting sent there, I bet they couldn't keep track of people. So if people just died, they'd be like, oh, there's another one. Let's get him down the chute.
That's their biggest problem. There was no good record keeping at the time.
Right.
We're talking barely into the 1900s. So they were just, getting people off.
Yeah.
Getting people. That's not what they did. That was at the Bordellos.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
We're old.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I think that...
Look at you with your French again tonight. Did you learn that from Minecraft?
I think the numbers could definitely be higher than what they say because of that aspect.
And they're not going to brag about how many people are going in and dying either. It's not something you would want to report very well. So I could see that. Or people that were not on record that didn't have proper documentation at all.
Yeah.
Like if there's a hobo out there walks in and dies and there's no family to claim him, they might not even.
Right.
All that to say, even if it's the bare minimum, even if it's 6,000 people, that's a lot of freaking people to die in one place. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So some reports guess the tens of thousands, but yeah, nothing to substantiate that. With all that tragedy, it's hard to doubt the stories that everyone tells. How could it not be a supernatural hotspot?
If we're going on record here...
for the record, patience.
Yes.
Wait, hang on.
I'm a full believer. That there is stuff, that things are haunted and supernatural and things like that. I think Katie's more skeptical.
100%. Definitely the more skeptical testicle.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna draw a pair of testicles. Remember this moment forever.
Okay. I put skeptical. Okay. I keep saying that. I gotta shut my fucking trap. I didn't say. No, I said freaking. It just came out.
No, you're gonna hear it.
Replay the tape. Watch my mouth movement, or don't. Fine. All right, I'm gonna scoot this closer to you. Hopefully, we're good.
I'm finally at that page. I'm just I gotta write on my other page.
Who wrote this again?
You!
No.
Yes, because you accidentally grabbed my book one day. Okay, continue. So sorry. Sorry. Apparently.
Alright. So we're gonna do something.
Okay.
Here are some of the happenings that have been reported. And we're gonna take them at face value because there is no fun in being a stupid, boring doubter.
Yeah.
Here we go. What I'm gonna do, I need you to focus.
Okay, I was rewriting my level check.
Oh, okay.
I think
she just filled it in a little checkbox. Here's what we're gonna do. Alright, are you ready? I'm gonna list these off, and as I go, I want you to pretend that you were there.
Ooh!
Seeing these things. As I list them, I want you to give me your instinctual answer and tell me, if you see these things, are you going to run? Are you going to keep going? Okay. So you're going to close your eyes. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You just, yeah, it's kind of like a yes or no, like I run or I keep going. All right?
Okay.
All right. So you're looking outside of the building and it's dark out. And you see windows with lights on, but there's no electricity in the building. And you see various lights going on and off as if people live there. Are you going to keep going? Or are you
I'm
stop?
going to keep going.
Okay, all right. How about when you're walking in the dark building and you go into the kitchen, cafeteria, eating area, and the ceiling's falling in, there's broken glass and debris all over the floor, and all of a sudden you smell bread baking and you smell different meals being cooked around you.
Keep going.
Okay. You know what? I get that one. All right. All right. So then you turn and you look down a dark hall, and all of a sudden there's a man standing there, and he's wearing a white doctor's coat.
Ooh.
And he's walking around the kitchen hallway.
Okay. Is the kitchen hallway dark? Like, it's obviously dark, right? Because there's no electricity.
There's no electricity.
And
you got your ghost hunter gear on, though. Okay.
I can see him, like, perfectly clear.
You can see him as if he's, like, actually, vaguely blurry, but there. Like, kind of out of your glasses range.
In the moment, I know I'd be scared, but I'd want to keep going just to experience something.
Okay. So the man walks away.
Okay.
All right. And you continue down the hall, and you're in there, and all of a sudden you hear footsteps.
Oh.
Another set of footsteps. Well, not your own echoing back at you, but a whole other person that is not there. You're by yourself.
I would run.
You got decently far.
Okay. Think about how quiet it is outside. Mm-hmm. And then out of nowhere.
Yes. Like, if I think I hear somebody outside of our little pod booth, that freaks me out.
I would run. You want to run?
Oh, no, I would probably run.
Especially if you're there alone.
Uh-huh.
Like, maybe if I had somebody with me when it happened, maybe I'd be more inclined to be, like, together. You know what I mean?
But if I
was alone, I would have to.
You can't run, though. You're frozen in fear. And then next, you hear a door just slam shut.
Oh my gosh. I would actually probably think that there's somebody with me. Like an actual person.
Like an intruder that's squatting on the property or whatever. Okay. So you finally, you shake yourself free, and you start going down the hall again, and you see what you think is later, because you see, windows to the, the outside and stuff. So you kind of, wander down the hall, and you look into a room, and it's the solarium.
Solarium? Don't know what it means. Oh, please say you did it.
Read the first bullet point if you could.
Seeing a little girl run around the solarium. Oh, wait. No, explain to patients what that is. Could you explain? I feel called out!
Explain to patients what that is, because she's going to ask. Am I your best friend, and do I know you, though?
This is discrimination! I guess some people who don't know words. Oh my god. I'm sorry I didn't know what solarium is.
Okay, well, for your information, I do like words. It's like a greenhouse. It's a room with lots of windows to let the sun in. So, full circle.
Solarium.
Solar. Exactly. You see, you knew it.
Oh.
It's like you knew about them letting all the light on as a treatment. It's a solarium. It's a room to let in all the light. Look how smart you are. Yeah.
Can I have a gold star?
You can't.
Can we get stickers?
Oh my gosh, yes. If you don't know, they'll just be all over our faces because we'll be so high.
The pimple patches.
Oh, I do have stars. They're black stars.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I keep croaking.
All right, so I'm gonna
Toad is here.
All right, we're gonna travel back. Okay, back into the creepy thing. So the solarium, but all of a sudden you see a little girl running around in there and hearing her giggle.
Ooh. I would probably sit there in disbelief and just watch, because I would be so confused if I was in a dream or not.
Okay. So then you leave and you walk past the solarium and try to look around and see if you see the intruder. And you glance down another hall and you see a crying woman standing there in a white dress, but her hands by her wrists are sliced open and she's dripping blood onto the floor and sobbing. If I saw a ghost like that, I think my empathy would overtake my fear.
I think so too.
Yeah, it'd be oh my gosh, I want to help you. If I thought she was real for a second, my empathy would kick in. Once I realized she was dead, I feel yes, I'd be terrified, but I'd be oh my gosh, what can I do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me thinking I'm hot stuff and so altruistic that I can handle that, but...
I keep croaking. It's my fourth ribbon. Peacock? We said 4.
I said jinx.
Oh my god.
Okay. Level check? 1 for sure.
Probably still 3.
It's nice. All right. You see the woman. Then you leave and you go into another area. All right. You're walking in the dark once again, and in front of you rolls a leather ball across the floor, and then it stops, and then it rolls back a different direction.
And this was happening all at once. Like, every place I'd go, I just keep experiencing.
Like, I would then urinate my pants.
I think there's like a message trying to be said or something.
Mm-hmm. So I wasn't going to rapid fire the ghost to you, but, like, I kind of got on the roll with them, and I was like, all right. So with that ball, the ball is also seen with a little boy who plays in the hall with the other ball. So now you glance out the window, and outside just looks like the world around you. But over in the drive, you see a hearse being loaded up with coffins. I would think I traveled back in time. I think if that happened to me, I feel like I was interdimensionally viewing. What if that's what ghosts are? You're interdimensionally viewing them. Maybe I am it too. Genius ideas. Okay, so lastly, just hearing general strange noises. Like you're sitting there, you're doing your thing else, and you hear odd, like groans and moans and stuff.
To me, that, like, the noises are something that's very unexpected. That bothers me.
Mm-hmm. I get that. So there's lots more stories and examples that we don't have time for, but you get the drift. One important anecdote that I wanted to make sure to mention, everyone wants to go to room 502 at the tippy top. One particular room on the top floor that is considered the most haunted. They say this room has 2 nurses' stations in it, and also houses figures that you see moving back and forth in the windows all the time with the lights. So, supposedly in that room, a nurse hung herself from the light fixture after finding out she was pregnant out of wedlock. And supposedly another nurse jumped to her death from that same room years after. Watching videos, I can definitely say that the tunnels underneath are extra creepy too. I have a picture to show you of the tunnels. I'm sure it will give you another reminder. There's the dark and creepy tunnel underneath the Sanitorium. If I remember, I'll try to post these pictures on our Instagrams. And yeah, that was pretty much my spooky topic for tonight. I have one final question for you. A, would you ever go there?
Oh, yeah.
100%. I would
you would
100%
go with me?
tour it. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I would totally go with you. And number 2, if given the option, would you stay the night there?
If I'm with a group of people, I would.
By yourself?
Oh, yeah.
By yourself you would stay the night there?
Oh.
No, as by yourself.
The
would
whole
you?
night?
Yeah, like completely by yourself. So say I said you're going to win $3,000. Not that much money, but enough money to tempt you.
Are there eyes on me if something was to happen?
No. You're completely by yourself.
I don't think
You
I
can
could
have
do
like a little lantern for your local light by you, and that's it. All you get is a little old-fashioned lantern. $3,000, patience. It's $3,000.
I think I could do $3,000 if it was like I could have like little devices to like help me if I did talk to something. I could probably.
Dude, I kind of wouldn't want devices to talk to something because I don't know if I'd be more scared of being able to communicate with them or like just being by myself and guessing. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, sometimes. And when I was doing research on this, I came across some YouTubers that were in there exploring it. They sounded hilarious, by the way. And I don't think they're YouTubers. I think they're an official, like, thing, and I'm just an idiot. It's Watcher?
Watcher.
It's called Watcher, but I think Ghost Files was their, like, old... Yeah, it was Ghost Files. Ghost Files Debrief? I don't know. I had never seen them before because I don't watch a lot of like ghost investigator shows. They seemed really funny.
I am.
But they had EVP and they were like talking to it through that and everything.
I would want to. I've always wanted to. That's why I want to use the Ouija board.
You can have fun with that. On that note, yeah, this is my topic. So I don't know. I know it's not as long as some of my other topics are, but I'm okay with it because we can play an extra game or two. I feel like there were a bunch of other things I could have found if I had time to watch more documentaries and stuff, obviously, but I don't know. It sounds like, I feel like the Sanitorium would be.
I can't remember. Part of me's not, I don't know if I'm thinking right, but there is.
I just was rereading your.
Stupid.
I like how you wrote all over the page and didn't just flip it to one that doesn't say patience is racist.
That's wasting. Okay.
She's not racist against trees. Good to know.
I don't know if it's this place or not, but there is one place. And I swear it's this one. Something about a woman, she died, and people leave her flowers there. And I wonder if this is the place where they shot a horror movie. There was one where, like, they actually used a real place.
I kept on picturing the House on Haunted Hill. That creepy movie I made you watch with, like, the doctor and it was the actual one for mentally ill people. And there were a lot of naked people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's what jogged the memory. Huh. So yeah, I know we're not quite at a level 5, but I think this is a good snack time. Should I quiz you? We haven't quizzed each other in a while.
Sure.
Okay, sorry. Continue your thought. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I gotta think, because I keep losing track of what I wanna...
The show?
No.
Oh.
Something about, this. Hold on.
Shh. Really quiet. I have this really cute lipstick. And that's not it. It's there. What? What?
I didn't. I feel like I just went through a memory. Like, I actually
like
walked
the old...
in a... Like,
what?
Katie, I feel like I just walked in a memory and I'm gonna cry.
What?
Whoa.
Stop.
Dude,
What?
Don't
have a sea snail moment in our first video episode.
Katie, I actually feel like I just saw a picture and I actually feel like I just went into, like, a little blip of my memory and I just felt all those feelings for the first time again.
Okay,
Dude,
what
like,
was it?
Okay, so with this topic, Katie, Ghost Adventures, I've watched them since the beginning, and, like, through all the bad stuff, like, that went on with life and stuff, that was one show that I, like, would always watch.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. Mm-hmm.
And this episode, I was like, I remember something, and you didn't talk about it, and I'm like, but what was the big important thing?
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't, like, think.
Yeah.
And I just saw a picture that they used in the episode, and I remember seeing it. And I was like, there's something about the nurse. There's something else about the nurse, and I can't think about what it was. Mm-hmm. And, like, after seeing that picture, I remember exactly what it was. Remember how earlier I said there was something about a woman who died and people leave her flowers?
Yeah. That wasn't it?
This is literally the memory that I just saw. Because I remember seeing the episode, and that other picture is, like, just before it. So it's so cool.
But it's this location, or is it a different place?
This location. I remembered it was this place. Wow. I'm just in such
How
awe.
old do you think you were the last time you thought about this?
Oh my, Katie, probably like 16, 17?
That's a pretty good memory unlock.
It's older. So, it's numerous. I looked up the Waverly Hills ghost stories to see if I could remember. And it says, it's notorious ghost stories and paranormal activity, particularly concerning the spirit of a nurse named Lois.
Wait, isn't that how she talks? Lewis. No, that's Lois. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I said that.
Many visitors have reported leaving flowers and other items as memorial, suggesting a connection to her spirit.
Lois Flowers, patience, genius.
Like, I knew there was something because there's people who, like, claim that they see her.
That's cool. That's pretty good. Okay, so now, before you unlock more memories, I gotta come up with hard questions.
Gosh!
I'm looking through this like my notes are here, not on my phone.
I wish I could experience that again.
Oh, just like unlocking another memory?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You can try for that on stack break.
What are we doing? Level check. I think I'm maybe at a 4. I keep coming in and out of it.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Sit up. Say it again.
It's nice.
Is it nice?
Pause.
Okay. So we just had a moment. We looked over and it happened again, guys. Sorry. We had an oops with our settings.
We still didn't change it.
We're gonna stop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go snack break now, and then after, I'm gonna quiz patients the questions because I was recording on the wrong microphone this whole time, sitting here leaning in for nothing. I'm making myself further away like an idiot. So
we'll be back after snack time
after snack time with our fixed audio. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Oh, this was bad for our first video. We're professionals. We're professionals who forgot an important thing. So we're back from snack break.
We are? Yes.
Are we still paranoid about the microphone?
Yes.
I'm also paranoid about the microphone.
No, but look how good it looks. It just looks normal.
It's better. Yeah, for sure. So we thought we'd play a couple games before getting off for the night.
Okay, so level check.
Oh, it's snacks and things. I'm a 5. It feels good.
I think I'm like a 6.
The snackage is definitely hitting the spot. Not as high as I normally am, which is weird, but I'm also still really, I am having a really relaxing, if spooky, yes. You guys, there was an alien.
No, seriously.
It went whoop whoop.
And there's,
a weird...
Yeah, really weird, and there's no one else down here.
Boop,
well,
boop.
TJ's down here, but...
Something like that.
He's not close.
Oh, what if I'm speaking to them right now?
Oh, guys, it was really creepy. It was like the tugboat incident.
Yes, it was like the candle when it made that weird bloop noise, too. It was kind of like that.
Isn't that creepy? And there's no cats.
Nope.
There's no dogs.
They're all locked away in the dungeon.
We made sure, everyone stays out of here, too, so it was really creepy.
Yeah.
I'm so sad we didn't catch it. It goes along with the paranormal thing.
Am I stuck on that?
Yeah. Shoot your hair.
Ow.
It goes along with the paranormal thing.
I feel like my eyes are really red. And yes, the paranormal thing. Mm-hmm.
So, of course, we can't capture it when...
alien ghosts and ghost cats, but not normal ghosts.
Our snacks.
So speaking of... Oh, yeah. I was speaking of ghosts, I was going to transition your quiz, and I forgot the snacks.
Oh. The,
like a 5-6.
Pretzels.
10. 9, 10, depending on the... Every once in a while I hit a 10. It was good. It's one of the better snacks we've had in a while.
I also had a cheese quesadilla. Wasn't good. On the list of a 3.
And then the ragu. Cheese sauce is what we used.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're fancy.
Indubitably.
Jinx? No.
Be kind. Okay, let's jump into the quiz. Let's start this bad boy.
Quiz. Okay. Let me open my notes. Let me consult my document. I needed nasal spray.
Oh.
Aw.
Did you read it all?
Congrats on Gummy Buddies. It's the Spotify notification. My glasses are off. Oh, we had a 200. We just got a notification. We got 250 streams and milestones. That's great. We don't deserve that. Look at us go.
I like doing this. I like being here with you. Oh, your quiz. Quiz me, girlfriend.
Okay. All right. Okay. So
I took good notes, by the way, so I think I'll get them all right.
And one of them's a pumpkin.
Woo.
All right. What? How difficult should I be with you? Let's start off general. Go to the general, James. We're sponsored by the General Insurance. If you have a sanatorium that's gone down, okay, but what is the difference between a sanatorium and a sanitarium? I don't know why my face is itchy.
Oh, I took really good notes. I didn't. Nothing.
Oh, your snake.
Nothing. They're pretty much the same thing.
Interchangeable. Yeah, good. What was the name for tuberculosis? What did they call it when the epidemic was horrible in Jefferson County?
I can just think of the R's. I can just remember R's. The white plague.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, patience, yes!
Good job.
Rockstar.
Okay,
dang.
How many patients, and I'll take partial answers. How many patients did the building house when it first opened?
When it first opened, it was 40 to 50. Sorry.
Very good. How many people died there? Not according to your math.
Hey, don't be rude. Estimated between 6,000 and 8,000.
Wow, I feel like I don't know where now. Okay, and then what was the room number of the most haunted room in the mansion?
502 or 452?
502.
And it was
Pretty
something
good.
Jeez.
Nice. Good job.
I love it. I love it.
I love it too.
I think something that could be really fun is trivia. I don't know. To me, I really like trivia. I think it could be like really interesting to like
like we
talk
did with
about,
the
like, a
Google
trivia.
searches. So let's do word association. We'll do that.
Oh, okay. Katie's finishing her Fruity Pebbles. What?
The pebbles are long, girl.
Oh,
They went down below.
fried rice and chicken.
My fruity rice. My fried pebbles. Ready? All right, I'll start first. We have weird rules, so we just have to use our notebooks and bonk hampers. Hampers?
Clampers?
This.
Don't do
Okay.
Assault!
What about the pepper?
Captain's log, number 3. I've been smacked by a woman. 911 could be so fun right now.
It would be.
I love that game.
We could do it. Okay, after we're done with the other games, we could do 1 or 2 911s just for a bonus, like
Genius.
for a tie-in for our Patreon. Look at a taste of it.
Ooh,
I don't know why
a
I'm like
taste.
discoing with the dry erase board. Stop, jellyfish waving. Okay. Are your eyes red?
I don't. Are your eyes red? Stop! I'll go strabismus on you. It's like pulling a weapon on somebody. My strabismus.
Strabismus guns. Okay.
Level check.
Those
8, 9.
6. It's nice.
Ooh.
Well, the food's digesting and doing what's supposed to.
Feeling
I'm
good.
just going again. Okay, I feel like a veggie tail just holding a prop like this or something. Word association. Veggie tail.
No. Girl, you know how we say we always want to do one of those quizzes? Who do you think you would be in VeggieTales?
I'd be Bob.
I really feel like I'd be your Larry. Wait, a show we connect on. And
For Halloween next year,
let's do it.
I will be Bob and you can be Larry.
No. You be Larry and I'll be Barbara Manatee.
Yes!
But vice versa. I would love for you to be my Barbara.
I will go to the ball with you. Yes! Okay. Word association.
Okay.
We're done. Manatee.
Wrinkles.
Okay. We didn't explain the rules. We're just hitting ourselves.
Fine.
There's rules. If you can't think of anything, you bonk. If you do more than 1 word. If it's more than 1 word, you bonk. And if you repeat a word that's been said before, you bonk. You start.
Hairbrush.
Kiss.
Cracker.
Jack.
Regals.
King?
King.
Yeah.
Water.
Ice.
Tea.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh, wait. Let's hyphen it. Okay. No way. I'm not counting that against myself. Screw me. Okay. So, that's great. I can't stop smiling. There's so many useless stuff. So, anyways. Okay.
That's
King?
enough of a bonk for you.
My turn to start.
Yes.
Galaxy.
Bonk.
That was like, I don't know, a demon just came out of me.
Slushy.
Slutty.
Corn.
Why?
Is that your word?
Yeah.
Why? I feel like we shouldn't.
Shouldn't be allowed to ask why.
It just confuses me.
But if we repeat it, we can't say it anymore. See?
Okay. That's fair. Okay, so it was why. Cheese.
Peel.
Banana?
Brown.
VeggieTales. Full circle.
Full circle. Are we getting quiet, or did I just unplug the mic again? Alright, sorry.
Oh!
What?
You know what I just remembered?
What?
When we came back, I was saying something, and I was like, Katy, I have a mission for you. Remember? And then the thing wasn't recording right again. And I was like, in the acting moment, when we first came back in here, we didn't get to record any of it, and I was in such a good, like, my president's speech.
Oh, yeah, our president's game.
I was just, like, in the mood. I was trying to
make a
debrief
speech?
Katy on a case.
Oh.
I so want to do that
Do
murder
what?
game.
The what
that
game?
you got us. The murder case file.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's do one more word association and then switch. Okay. I guess I'll start, because I can't remember. Flashlight.
Cockroach.
Bug.
Beetle.
Hard.
Turtle.
Cute.
Otter.
Bug. I was gonna say pig. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Okay, come on, you do one more. It's fun.
Branches.
Twig.
Ladybug.
Bug. Bug.
Did you say bug already?
You said ladybug and I said bug. That's why I was like, bug.
Yeah, but I thought I said something. I swear you said bug earlier.
Beetle.
I said beetle.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Oh, God.
No. Okay, different game. All right, that was great though. I'm enjoying. I like. It's always. Are you gonna give me a presidential speech?
I do not. I was in the moment. The actor in me has gone. Google AI search. Google AI.
Trivia.
Google AI. Google AI. Why am I
you
Google
the
AI? Google AI.
Are you the Halo announcer? What was that?
I just say?
Google AI. Why?
Oh, Google trivia.
What is Google AI from? Where did that come from? Why did you do an announcer voice?
Oh no! Can't you just go with it? Get with it.
Google AI. Killtacular. I have an itch on my thigh.
All right.
I keep on licking my lips. What is it called again? It's called, like, did you tell me something interesting? What do you say to Google?
I don't remember.
I have it written in my notes. Ask me. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it. Dude, we're failing. We're burning out.
That's so sad. We were supposed to make a game list, remember?
That's what I was trying to find. I'm in Google Docs.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, we're gonna do Call 911 too, but we'll do that next time.
I'm feeling lucky. Google search.
Good memory tonight.
Oh, they got rid of it.
I was so confused because I'm like,
Aw.
dude, what the heck? Wow.
That's sad.
Uh-huh. What the heck, Google? Killing our vibe. Dude. So, I was thinking for our next activity, you and I could do a little more Call 911.
I love it.
Yes.
Do you...
You have this information on our Patreon.
Do you?
$4 a month has videos that are just as cringy as this episode. Do I declare?
Just to let that fall in the fire.
Excuse me. This medicine works, but holy heck. I burp. Whoa. It's embarrassing, and I can't get the cards right. Alright. I don't know why I'm giving you such a big stack. There you go.
They're all on the floor.
Okie dokie. Artichoke. I don't think we should worry about the timer.
Mm-mm.
Too much work.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah. Okay, so this game, I'm going to be the 911 caller. Oh, shoot. Our rule, Patience. We have a rule we made up where you're only allowed to use random objects that aren't phones as phones. What and tell me, what dost thou desire? Oh, okay. All right. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh no. Oh no. 911. What's your emergency?
Help! Help! There's... Okay, so I'm in my kitchen, and there's somebody... It's cold in here.
On your
This dude...
refrigerator?
Yeah,
The
my refrigerator,
freezer?
exactly. It's freezing in here.
Refrigerator.
So this dude, they were inside of it. He was inside of it.
Why is he inside your refrigerator?
He was wearing a pointy hat, and he had a magic wand.
a wizard?
Yes! A wizard!
There's a
He
wizard
opened
in
up-
your
He
refrigerator?
opened up, he came through into my fridge. Ma'am. He came into my fridge. I don't know what it was, but it was like some kind of pulsing circle. He
A
climbed in.
vortex. A portal.
Yes! A wizard opened a portal in my refrigerator.
That bastard. We'll get him.
I'm sending the files now.
Send me your coordinates. Captain Blog.
Oh. Thank
I
you.
love it.
I think I got like too much hyperventilating in there. Hopefully I don't pass out. Alright. No, new round.
No.
Don't mind.
That is a knife. You do not use a knife. You can check out our Patreon.
No, globe.
You're gonna drop it.
No, I'm not. I was trying to hint it to you.
I am using the gummy pudding.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
Oh, my card. Let me read it first. I need one that I can halfway do, at least, for you.
This job's easy.
It's a nice square plate, huh?
Nothing happened around here. The dispatch.
Can I find a good one that I like? That I feel like I can say to you?
Can you? I mean, I'm talking to myself. I don't do this. I'm in my own little workplace here at the 911 office. I quit.
Ring, 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 ring.
911, what's your
Oh my god. I'm gonna die out here. You wanna know why?
Ma'am, everybody dies. I need you to calm down.
I'm calm.
I just
There's
realized
just
I was pinching my makeup off all over my face. Oh my, ow! My knee! Evidence!
Ma'am, I'm out here dying.
I'm so sorry.
There are these giant dogs.
Giant dogs?
Giant
Like coyotes?
No, bigger.
Wolves?
Yes. And what is it called when they're all in a pack? I said. Wait,
died.
I gotta tell Becky she didn't get the rest. Can I have the nice lady with the snort up her nose?
Is that me? Did you call me a nice lady with a snort up her nose?
I did. Listen.
Linda.
Those wolves, remember?
The wolves
The
with the pack that I'm
wolves.
not supposed to know about.
Ah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What? They stole something of my grandma's. And it's really
Okay.
sad, and we gotta get it back.
What
You know,
her big teeth?
it's something that they put in the windowsill. And the
Candle?
and this food, a dessert, it would smell from the window as it cooled
A
off.
tray? Are you saying a wolf was trying to steal a tray?
And on a tray, it was the food. A food that you would put in the
sheet of
windowsill.
cookies?
Close. It's actually
A
like
pie.
yeah, back for the hobos.
What?
People would put pies in their windows for hobos. That's a story. Previously on Gummy Buddies, Patience drop that mic. Show Katie what's up. I'm such a
Hobo
genius.
pies, huh?
Okay,
Ugh.
but it's that. But it's
Uh-huh.
meaty.
Meaty mince pies.
Ew. No.
No.
It's normal. Sometimes there's some dumplings in it. And different vegetables.
Pot roast? Wait.
And
Pot pie?
Yes, what is it? Fola?
Chicken pot pie?
Yeah. Those wolves stole my grandmother's chicken pot pie.
They're banquets, ma'am. They're $1 a piece.
I could have bought 20 by now.
I ran out my phone bill. Okay. Alright, that wasn't bad.
The hobos and the pie thing, I really can't believe you didn't know that was a fact.
Not that I can recall. Maybe when you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I knew that, but I didn't remember.
Like, oh yeah.
I keep on playing with the ball like I'm in the labyrinth.
I don't like that. If you drop it, I'm going to be very sad. Tugboat's spirit will forever be lost if you drop it.
What if it frees it? What if he's trapped in here?
It's like Fugu Shiu. Fugu Shiu. Fugu. The Fugu ball. I don't like it. I'm not watching you because you're going to be really sad if that breaks. I just croaked.
So, alright, here's my thoughts. Let's do one more thing and wrap it up for the night. I'm thinking, you know what? It's okay. You gotta wrap it. It's important. Wrap it before you tap it.
Okay, hold on. Oh, my eye itches really bad.
You're covered in the blanket. I forgot.
Okay, out of these topics,
Okay.
pick one. General knowledge, dictionary, entertainment, history, food and drink,
Dictionary.
geography, science and nature.
Dictionary.
Which word can mean to imitate being fouled or to enter into water? Dive, plunge, douche, faint, feet. This is why I don't like words. This is your question.
Oh, but moving it around is not fun of my eyes.
I'm just not steady. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can she get it, folks? Can she? She's thinking very hard. I have a weak arm when I'm high. She's still thinking. She's contemplating.
A dive.
A dive. Is that your final answer?
Well, because it makes me think of a dive bar is kind of foul. So being fouled, I don't know if that's what it means.
Ready? 10 points.
Yes!
10
Wait,
points.
is that bad?
No, you got it.
Okay.
You got it.
I like the points.
Do another one?
You want the stars, I want the points, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Which phrase means impromptu? I'm going to let her look at it because I obviously probably never said it right.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff. She says, is that your final answer?
Final answer for $1,000.
10 points.
Yes.
What does glower mean?
Glower, like to scowl. A.
Look at her. 54 points.
Jeez.
Which term can mean a refreshments railway carriage and a type of sideboard?
Trolley.
I don't know. That's one of the answers.
A buffet.
11 points. I don't know what the points are, but I like saying 11 points. Which is a meaning of the word germination?
For a plant to be pregnant.
It is B, I think. I believe it's B.
The process of becoming a German citizen. Germanization.
It says a disease-ridden country, the sprouting of a seedling, the process of becoming a German citizen, are the opposite of sterilization.
Germination.
Yeah, that is the word. What do you think it means?
It has to do with the plant. The seedling.
I knew that one. 10 points.
To Gryffindor.
4 more questions.
Okay.
Which word can mean to rush about?
I want to say Gad.
Is it Gad? 10 points. Which word could mean either smooth or balance?
Mm.
Peons.
No, Katy. I'm sorry, my brain's really slow right now.
We never
All right,
oohed.
balance. I'm trying to remember. Smooths or balances. I want to say evens. If you flatten something, I would say you balance it.
Oh, she's stumped, folks. She's stumped.
No, my brain's just really slow right now.
Oh my gosh, did we stump her?
Smooths or balances. A evens, B flattens, C irons, D tips. Okay, I gotta do this. Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 50-50.
Do you need... Oh, you're a 50-50 it. Okay.
Yeah, 50-50 it.
I don't know how we can 50-50 it.
You tell me 2 options.
Is it...
Wait, you don't know the answer.
I don't know the answer.
Okay. Phone a friend?
I know nothing of the subject. This is up to you.
Useless. You wasted my lifeline.
Smooth things
Evens.
over. We're gonna need an answer.
I'm gonna say
Katie.
evens. I'm just going with it.
Is it evens? 10 points.
Oh. That's scared.
Which of these words means a manner of walking? Okay, I know this.
C. Gate.
We do gate training at work. A person who gives a lot of money to charity is called a what?
Hang on. I don't want to look.
Okay. You got this.
Anthropologist.
There, you start with a P.
Philanthropist. C.
Thank you. 10 points. For the final question, what does the word aggress mean?
To be aggressive.
Wheatgrass.
Oh, egress.
That's what I said, right?
You said aggress.
Oh, egress. Egress.
D.
Way out. Is that the answer? 10 points.
Yes. I don't know. I get so excited.
You got all of them right.
All right.
All 10.
I quiz you?
Sure.
Well, I guess I don't need to hold it, but whatever. Which category would you like? Dictionary.
I'm not that smart when I'm high,
Okay.
but I want...
Sorry.
She hands me the...
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
want to do science and nature.
Bum, 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 bum. The alloy of copper and zinc, called pinchbeck, is often used to imitate what? Do you like my narrator voice?
Yeah.
Okay. A, silver. B, pearl. C, platinum. Or D, gold.
Can you read me the 3 again? Zinc, iron...
Silver, pearl, platinum, or gold. The alloy of copper and zinc, called pinchbeck, is often used to imitate what?
Let me read it.
I should totally narrate high. I feel like it'd
C,
be good.
platinum. I think.
Well, my
That
voice
kind of
isn't
doesn't sound
gravelly.
right.
I'm afraid that was not the answer.
I bet it was A then.
Go to the next one.
It should just go to the next question for you.
It just gave me an X.
Oh, I failed on the first try. It's okay. Maybe it just stops because you failed.
You just suck.
I'll just,
Okay.
go cry.
Oh, no, wait. It says 2 out of 10 now. What? Graphite and diamond. I would be a bad narrator when I'm high. Take it back. What is with tonight? Okay, let's both. Graphite. I bit my finger. Graphite and diamond are both forms of what? I can't.
Minerals.
A, chromium.
Oh. God. I don't like this topic. Switch me back to ABC.
A, chromium. B, carbon. C, copper. Or D, cadmium.
Cadmium. I don't like these. They're really hard. I feel really stupid.
Okay. Well, that was pretty good. We got lots more games than usual.
We did. Okay.
Nice. All right. So this is the time.
We're gonna toast.
Patience. I'd like to raise a toast.
I'm gonna croak. Hold on.
I'd like to raise a toast. I almost said like to fuzzy things again. We've been there. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm emotional about it. I would like to raise a toast to really good, soft, not fuzzy, toilet paper. Like the thick kind. Really good brand. It feels like a little spa treatment on your booty hole.
Hear ye,
Yeah.
hear ye.
Here's to you,
Cheers
thick
to
toilet
that.
paper.
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
I raise a toast to goldfish in a bag.
Oh, the colored ones too. Mm.
Keeping our minds open and free like your little brains.
Like the little goldfish. brains.
Cheers!
Cheers to the goldfish.
Toast.
On one very special toast.
Slurped.
Wait. We didn't plug our social
Oh.
social media.
Oh my god. Damn.
We have X's and O's, and we have things. We're working on Facebooks. Our website, gummybuddyspodcast.com, should be up by the time this airs. So thanks. Check out our social medias and our Patreon. And our $4 a month Patreon subscription. We got Instagram, we got TikToks, everything at Gummy Buddies Podcast. And if you want to send us a funny story of something spooky or whatever, you can email us at
gummybuddyspodcast@gmail.com. But my surprise, patient surprise.
Oh yeah, and I'm taking Patience to a surprise tomorrow.
And she won't tell me what it is.
It's a surprise. I forgot that I was supposed to tell you that I was taking her to a surprise.
Croaking.
Stop croaking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Pause for break.
So anyways, here's to you. A toast to the people listening and if somehow still made it through this episode. I can talk.
Can you?
Here's to you. Thank you so much for listening.
Oh. My guys, this is going to be a rough exit.
Thank you so much for listening.
Stop, I gotta be clever. We hope that you find 2 pennies on the side.
And thank you for being our gummy buddies.